Alright, so today I'm going to show you how to remix any song.
Doesn't sound too bright, but I just nod and say you're right, I do. Girl, I can't decide if I should stay and say I tried. I should leave and say goodbye.
So taking an acapella from a song and producing around that vocal is a real good way to develop your skills as a producer and just develop an ear for what sounds good and what doesn't. So in this one, I'm going to break down the whole process from separating vocals from a song to building up nice chord progressions and melodies around the vocals, programming drums so that you guys at home can go ahead and just remix any song you want as well. This one's sponsored by FL Studio. Let's just get into this. So the song in question that we're going to be remixing is going to be Die Trying.
Girl, I can't decide if I should stay and say I tried.
First thing we need to take care of is taking the original song and extracting the vocals out of the beat so that we can build our own beat around it. It's really easy to do. We're just going to take the song. If you're in FL Studio, you're just going to come up to this little drop down menu inside of the WAV file, click extract stems from sample. All we want is the vocals, so we're just going to select the vocals, click extract, let it do its thing.
Girl, I can't decide if I should stay and say I tried.
Now we've got our vocals, we just need to get everything lined up with the BPM and get the key locked in just so we know where we're going to build our beat around so that everything sounds cohesive with the vocals. So you can do this one of two ways. You can just take the original track and just do it by ear. You just come into the tempo, right click it, click tap. If you're still struggling, just do a quick Google search and there's this website called TuneBat. So it's in B major and we're at 110 BPM. And now we've got all of that, we can just start making our remix, man. Now there's no rules as to what you should start with, but in this instance, I want to start with the melody. I like to just start with a nice clean sound. So I'm going to come into Flex. Crazy VST, man. They've got all of these packs, all these presets that are included with FL Cloud Pro as well. Let's just start with this Rhodes MK1.
Girl, I can't decide if I should stay and say I tried.
Just repeat that, I think.
Leave and say goodbye. It's killing me.
Just gives it more of a dark vibe now. Just added like a guitar amp to this, man.
Girl, I can't decide if I should stay and say I tried. I should leave.
Okay, that's sounding clean. Now with my remixes, I like to really add a bunch of layers to the melody. Now if you're a FL Studio user, this is going to be super easy because I've actually teamed up with the guys over at ImageLine, the company that own FL Studio, and I've created my own collection that's available on the FL Cloud. So I've put together a list of the craziest drums on the platform, the craziest melodies, starters, phrases, bass lines, 808s. It took a little while because there's an absolute ton of sounds to go through. I mean, FL Cloud has got endless sounds to really choose from. They're constantly adding packs from pro sound designers that capture all kind of vibes, really. Super intuitive. You can really filter this thing down, choose from one shots or loops, fine tune it by the genre. You can even specify the actual instrument you want, BPM, key. You can really like lock in on this. And my all-time favorite thing with this is that if you come to the selection of sounds you want, so I'm just going to come to my LLB collection, come down to the bottom, and if you just click this sync BPM, then it auto snaps to the BPM that your project's in. You can even lock in the key too. Two features you'll see me rinsing during this remix. Yeah, it's just super easy, man. So if you want to check out my exclusive collection, honestly, I can't believe I'm even saying that. But yeah, if you want to go ahead and check out my collection and get access to an endless amount of sounds inside of the FL Cloud, then just hit the first link in the description. Left all the details down there for you. Yeah, that could work. So we're going to pull this in and we're going to kind of double time it. Let's get this cleaned up a little bit, some EQ. A little reverb. Get some rhythm going. Volume automation going. There we go. You know, so we've got all this middle information, which we don't want. We want to kind of leave that space for the vocals. So we're going to add some EQ and we're going to add like a mid-side boost on this. So we're just going to add a little notch, make it a nice big wide band, open this little drop down menu, stereo placement, mid. So we're cutting out these mid frequencies and then we're going to do the exact same thing, but in the opposite direction for the stereo. Neat little mixing trick because now if you take a look at the imaging of this sound, this is what it looked like before. All that middle information, bring in the EQ. Just really flattened that out now, so we got all this space to work with now. It can't be an LLB remix without a flute in there. So let's come back into FL Cloud, see what my collection's saying. Gotta go with that one. Okay, now I just want to cut it here. I don't want everything. I want to add something else in this pocket.
Girl, I can't decide right if I should stay and say I tried or I should leave. If I could just get next to you, I'd probably be alright. But so be.
Okay, now let's plug these gaps. This is a cool little technique I like to use a lot in production. It's call and response now. I didn't make a whole entire video on this before, but essentially we want to kind of build up as many sounds kind of communicating with each other. So we've got this flute, this is kind of like the call, and then we're going to add some extra sounds here afterwards in these little gaps to act as the response. Let's come back into my collection, see what we've got. Yeah, this road sounds sick. Let's pull that in. Comes back in. Oh, there we go. Let's go with the drums, just really get the bounce secured. I'm gonna come back into my collection over here at the side. Let's go like a simple trappy clap like this. Nice and simple. Okay, I want a little clap roll at the end here. Okay, let's go for a hi-hat.
This year we ain't got, we wasn't seeing eye to eye. I prayed to her from time to time. She was busy on another vibe.
Just like that simple bounce. It's nice and simple. A little bit of a switch up here. Let's get an open hat. Oh, before we do that, let's go with this sound. Little layer, hi-hat, something to kind of support this main one. Just want it on the one. Just like that. But let's pan this left to right. Pitch it down. Okay, let's get an open hat now. It's kind of a nice open hat. It's kind of like a little bit acoustic, a little bit live sounding. Again, we'll keep this real simple. Yeah, there we go. And we got a little Vox right here. You've probably heard this from somewhere. Wheezy-esque kind of Vox. Just gonna go on the one. Let's bring that in. Alright, I know what the time it is. It's time for a bass. We've got a lot of space to work with. We can really go crazy, maybe add 2 different 808s, maybe even 3. Not specifically 808s. We can, juggle between some synth basses, maybe like a log drum style bass. Yeah, let's start with a basic 808 first. Let's just get a bounce secured. Let's go with this Murder Beats 808 bass drop. Make it nice and short and punchy. There we go. Let's find a bass inside the collection. Now let's go with this log drum. Dong, dong, dong. That's a little cool. Nice bounce right there. Okay, now we got a good bounce. Woo! Okay, we're getting there. Now when it comes to making remixes, we've got to kind of keep things interesting. So we can't just really let this loop for the entire song, but we can go a step further and just add a complete beat switch. Maybe we could even switch the melody up, we can come with some different sounds, maybe even a different sample completely. Ooh! Oh my days! Wow, this guitar might even suit the beat better than everything that we had already. What if we just mute our initial chords? Maybe just keep all the ear candy, see how that sounds. See how that just totally switches up the vibe. Oh man, okay, now I'm hearing just like a consistent like... There we go. Yeah, let's come back to my collection. I want a lead guitar for the chorus. Okay, just cut that little one. It's interrupting a little bit too much. And then we bring the drums back, but different drums this time. Fall to the floor with the 808. Little gap right here. Yeah. Yeah, just a whole different bouncer in this second section. Let's just go like drum loop, and then we'll see what's in like the house genre. Just try this one. Why not? My friends, you know too much of them have died. I wish that they were still alive, just to see the silver lines. Bring the clap across, make it unique though. Boom, drums, want that more energy in this section. Girl, I miss my friends, you know too much of them have died. I wish that they were still alive, just to see the a little bit of a different bounce. I can't vent to you through no text messages. Okay, so we got a switch up right now. The original goes like this. In this little section right here, we're going to switch it so that it goes like this instead. Kind of works its way up. Going to couple that with bringing these hi-hats across, and we're going to double time them so that they're just playing faster basically. Like you just see how it transitions and it sounds crazy. I can't vent to you through no text message and reply. I need to see you face to face. Gotta look you in the eye, I do. Girl, I can't decide if I should stay and say I tried, or I should leave and say goodbye. It's killing me inside. Maybe we can have like a double hit here. It's killing me inside. Now we need a bass line. We need something to kind of ride underneath. So let's come back into FL Cloud, and then we'll just get rid of that. We'll go for one shots in house, and then we're gonna go bass. A simple one could be cool. It's like plucky. Bum 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 bum. Girl, I miss my friends. You know too much of them have died. I wish that they were still alive, just to see them. I don't even know where we are in this beat anymore, but this is what happens with remixes. This is the fun part of creating remixes. Woo. Let's bring that in down here. My friends, you know too much of them have died. I wish that they were still alive, just to see the silver lines. Woo. We could even go with like a third bass in here, just a whole different bass line. Let's bring that hi-hat across now. Okay, now I don't like this outro, so we can just get rid of everything we've got right here. I've got a cool idea though, and that is to manipulate the guitar, make it more of an eerie sort of end to the remix. So let's just bring that guitar across and let's throw that in the mixer. Let's add some halftime, and then we're going to automate it to just come in on that last section, not have it play at all the way up to this section, and then we're going to trigger it right here. That's what the speed of this halftime. Quite like it on one bar. Maybe we could even just try switching it back to the trappy part. Let's bring that slower hi-hat back so we can kind of reintroduce that we're slowing down, and then let's just bring all these drums back. It's just gonna be our outro basically. Kind of works. I mean, I like it. Whew. Okay, so if you really want to polish this off, then I'd suggest a couple things. One, just step away from it for a couple hours. Just let your brain reset, let your ears reset, and then just come back to this with a different mindset. And that mindset is, we're just trying to arrange this beat now. And really just add that finishing touch, add in sweeps and impacts and transitions just to really, again, just exaggerate each section of the remix. So I'm going to quickly run through and do that, but without further ado, here is the final remix. Hope you guys enjoy it. And while the final remix is playing out, if you guys want to get access to all the sounds that I used in this remix, then just hit that first link in the description. Go ahead and check out FL Cloud for yourself. Girl, I can't decide if I should stay and say I tried, or I should leave and say goodbye. It's killing me inside. If I could just get next to you, I'd probably be alright. But we're so busy in this life, we always say some other time. Why won't my tears work? It's been a decade since I cried. I got no dog left in the fight. The bar don't match the bite.
Me and my old man, we just get fucked up every night. He said, son, these soldiers don't love you. I said, I'll keep that in mind. Those ain't words to live by, wouldn't call that sound advice. Our future doesn't sound too bright, but I just nod and say, you're right, I do. Girl, I can't decide if I should stay and say I tried. I should leave and say goodbye. It's killing me inside. And all my presence can show my affection. Glowing and diving just to the sky. I'm not here to teach you a lesson. I'm just a caring and passionate guy. Cause with your friends, got you changing your mind. Cause with your friends, got you changing. Cause with your friends, got you changing your mind. Girl, I miss my friends, you know too much of them have died. I wish that they were still alive, just to see the silver lines. This year me and God, we wasn't seeing eye to eye. I prayed to her from time to time. She was busy on another ride. I can't vent to you through no text message and reply. I need to see you face to face. Gotta look you in the eye, I do. Girl, I can't decide if I should stay and say I tried. I should leave and say goodbye. It's killing me inside. And all my presence can show my affection. Flowering, diving just to the sky. I'm not here to teach you a lesson. I'm just a caring and passionate guy. Talks with your friends, got you changing your mind. Talks with your friends, got you changing. Talks with your friends, got you changing your mind. Talking through your brain.
I'm all the misunderstanding, of course. I pushed you away, cause that's what I could afford. We found way too true to rehearse. So laughing or crying will only make it worse.